Hello everyone, I am Rin, the Theiceikendemon, and today I'm here with Captain Crazy 32, my little buddy. I'm pat him on the head, and he's a lot taller than me. Don't let me deceive you. People are taller.
So what happened last video?
We're just continuing where we left off after saving the game, because I figured out there's a save button and walking around and calm my mind, and there's feet, and I'm not really religious, so
He's gonna look up. I think he's gonna look up, guys. He's gonna regret it.
Okay. Because it's Isabel and I care for this girl already, I'm gonna let her close her eyes and pray.
Alright.
Oh, this is gonna be bad. I shut my eyes tight, muttering fervent prayers under my breath. Oh, please.
Who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Oh, jeez. Prayers taught me as a child by my mama and my papa slip out endlessly through my teeth. Because God, oh God, if you have to listen to any of my prayers, please listen to this one. And if God doesn't listen, at least I won't see that thing that kills me. A cold comfort. Oh, I wait. ... And I wait some more. But when nothing happens, I dare take a peek. It's gone. Okay, cool. We did it. It was like a horror, like one of those very scary horror games where like the monster goes across the screen and you gotta hide.
If they can't see you and you can't see it.
Yeah, you know, Super Ninja style. See, praying helps. Hashtag pray. The game. I'm not a religious person. Captain you're Captain Sparkles now, Captain Crazy.
No.
Good job. Hello everyone. Oh jeez, my mind is not in the right place. This has just traumatized me already. Only to find that the ghost, the thing, whatever it is, gone. Relief washes over me as I shakingly get up to my feet and back away towards the door. Wrenching it open, I slip out without a second thought and make a run for it down the stairs and to the hallway. I take a look back to make sure it isn't behind me. Any other person might have dismissed it as a trick of the light and an overreactive imagination, but I'm not taking any chances. I am not giving that thing another chance to catch me off guard. I don't think I'll ever feel safe until I get out of here. Whatever this is, every warning bell in my mind is telling me it's going to jump out at any moment and get me while I'm still in this place.
I freaking told them.
Aww.
Oh man.
Aww. Racing down the stairs, I breathingly laugh escapes me, and my shoe slips, and I find myself falling. Oh no!
Oh, hit the head.
Oh, until my back hits the ground and pain rakes my body. Oh, jeez. My head grows fuzzy, and my vision dims as I fight to stay conscious. Oh no, Isabel. No! What happened? The last thing I see are those feet before all I know is darkness.
Oh no. ...
Oh
no.
Oh no. Help me. Help me. I'm dying in a vat in the garage. Oh geez, something is so loud. I've got to fix it. Oh, there we go. Okay, what is this? Just got real anime real fast. Oh, hello.
That was all just the intro.
That was just a prologue. Oh. Am I gonna get... Are they gonna take this video down because of this intro? Oh no, I hope not. I own none of this.
You can just skip it in the editing.
I don't want to. It looks nice. I haven't seen this. This looks nice. This is the whole video. Good job. She's flippin' adorable. She's my favorite character. She's gonna be my favorite character, isn't she?
Yeah.
I really hope she's the main character. Overall. Because I'm enjoying her character so far. So is this giving me away spoilers right now also?
No, this is just expecting the horror right here.
What? Jeez. So stuff's going to hit. Oh, there's guns involved? Isabella, excuse me. This is like the equivalent of if you took, I guess, an anime and mixed it in with a super horrific
Narrative.
game. Yeah. Oh, geez, that thing's okay. A buzz breaks the silence. I start to rouse. I am aroused. Thank you. Pulled into the consciousness. See, I'm aroused in my consciousness. That's against my own will. I've never felt this tired before. I just want to sleep, but the incessant buzzing, poking, and prodding isn't letting me. My old mattress may not be the comfiest of places, but that doesn't make me any more eager to wake up. Isabella.
5 more minutes, Becca.
Yeah. Swat away at what is nudging persistently at my side. This is not the Let's Play for you. Trust me. I am no grammar. Come on. Can't I just get a few extra minutes of sleep today? I promise I'll work hard once I'm up. A hand lightly taps my cheek, and something cold is suddenly being pressed at the back of my head. The icy sensation slowly spreads throughout the area without me, an uncomfortable feeling. Oh dear, is she alright? Isabella? Gosh, can you hear me? You can barely hear him.
Yeah,
Isabel.
I can barely hear him.
A fog immediately lifts from my mind the moment I recognize the voice, and my eyes snap open. Oh, who is this? Okay, so this is...
That's Rose.
That's Rose. Your question.
Yes.
They're looking down at me. Is Rose another woman Lauders beside her? But my attention is too focused on my co-agent to even ask why there's someone else with her.
Rose's posture screams worry, although she keeps a straight face, or trying at least. I can't help but feel bad for her for making her frightened. A wave of dizziness washes over me as soon as I try to get up, forcing me to lie back down again. Luckily, the feeling subsides after a few seconds until only a mild throbbing somewhere at the back of my head remains.
Yum.
Yum? What?
Yum.
Okay.
I know that feeling.
With a little
It tasted
assistance from Rose, I push myself upright. She hands me an ice pack and gestures for me to press it where I suspect a small bump has already formed, if the light ache in the area indicates anything.
Alright, Isabella, where are we? Guard Mansion.
Yeah, the Ermagard! Ermagard! You thought we forgot! No, we didn't! Ermagard, c'est très!
My head.
Aww.
And the date today? October 21st? Rose.
Last one. Can you count to 15 in reverse order?
15, 14, 13, 12, no, that's wrong.
12 teen.
Why are we doing this?
She's just checked if if your injury is in any way serious.
Oh, jeez. Okay, she's a serious woman.
This time, I curiously regard the woman standing beside Rose. It's impossible to overlook her with the way she towers over us.
Yeah, she acts like she better.
And there, I thought Rose is already tall.
Yeah. Why I gotta be so short? Me and Isabel relate too much. I need to stop playing this game. And why does that pot to the right look like a fucking bong dick?
Oh my gosh.
It does! The one right there by the... My mouse is showing up. Right there by Rose's left elbow. Right there. That looks like... That vase looks like a bong, but it also looks like a penis. I'm sorry. I had to call it out.
It's funny how that's the first thing you notice.
It is. And that one looks like a curved penis to the left.
Oh my god.
It does!
Okay. Who is she anyway? One of the remaining cleaning crews?
Yeah.
But with how primly dressed she is, I don't think anyone would want to clean in a suit. An expensive suit like that, the gloves alone must already cost a fortune.
I don't know. I feel like if you had a suit, you would probably do it just to be that person. You'd put like some, like those gloves that she has on, except you'd be in a black suit, and you'd put like one of those like mask guards on, and you'd be like Hitman, except you'd go, it's time to clean.
My target, germs.
Target is germs.
Her eyes slowly shift between me and Rose. The random moments.
Thank you, phone.
Considering us with an almost unreadable expression before finally fixing a sharp gaze on me. I can't help but fold my arms protectively over myself as she does so.
Yeah, because, you know, it's a safety thing. I get that.
She may...
Oh.
What
Sorry about that.
She may be far from a cleaning crew, but she certainly looks like our supervisor during evaluation.
Just do it, please.
I eye them both warily, but recite everything as she has asked. Rose releases a breath of relief once I'm done.
You scared me for a moment there. I was about to call for an ambulance. Are you alright?
Expression. Expiration soon replaces the due ick.
Sorry, I had
It's
a little
okay.
brain fart.
I know.
The
I know.
memory's a little fuzzy, but the attic and
There was someone, Rose, in the attic.
Someone? You mean a client? Oh, that's unlikely. It's probably just one of the cleaning crews. The boss sent a few of them back this morning for some last minute...
No, not any of those. They're, I'm not actually sure. Wait, didn't I call you? You said you were in the attic when you answered. That's why I went there in the first place.
both Rose and the lady looked at me
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry.
like I've just grown another head. Did I say something weird? Rose quickly cast an apologetic smile at the woman before the awkward silence stretches on any further. It's her saleswoman smile, the same one she's taught me back when I was still her trainee.
Uh-oh.
I should show this to troublesome clients or just to avoid trouble in general, she advised. It's also the same one she gives me when I've done something particularly absurd that may cause us to lose a potential sale.
Oh, so we're trying to... Uh-oh.
Her eyes
don't
are
look at-
serious
don't-
when she
stop
turns
it.
back to me.
Stop it, Rose.
She takes both of my shoulders, gently squeezes it, and
Oh,
with as much patience as she can muster.
As much as I'd love to have gotten at least a heads up of your arrival, I didn't really get a call from you. You know, signal here is absolutely horrendous. I was in the garden earlier and couldn't even make a single call. Isabella, I'm going to ask again. Are you really alright? What happened?
I don't know. It's all a bit blurry. I remember I was looking for you, but you were in the attic. And there's whoever it is. Then I must have tripped on a rug or something on the way down. Oh, while you were out? You left the main door open. We are so going to get into big trouble if something gets stolen, Rose.
Perhaps it is a concussion. I'm sure you feel
Jeez.
fine. We could still call for an ambulance.
This lady.
I could cover for you.
No, I'm fine. I'm okay, Rose. I can work.
Wait. Hold your horses, Rose. I can't just miss an important sale because of a minor bump in the head.
Yeah. We need that money.
An extremely minor bump. You know, just falling in your
Yeah.
face. Nothing.
Oh.
If I leave, you'll have to shoulder everything in the open house. Alone. And in a mansion this big?
Impossible. You need me.
Well, there's also the part where I may lose that bonus BRC promise, but that's completely besides the point.
Exactly.
Rose gives me a skeptical look when I return the cold compressed to her hand and push myself off the floor. I have to use the staircase's railing to steady myself, but otherwise, I feel fine.
Yeah.
See? I'm A-okay.
That a girl. Walk it off.
The two of them exchange a worried glance, and Rose assures a contented look. I bite my lower lip in anticipation if she says no.
Right, you in.
Yay.
Yeah, I need that raise. Gotta get the money. Gotta get the
A
money.
smile threatens to slip out from me.
If I see that you aren't feeling well, I'm taking you personally to the nearest clinic to have you checked. Clear?
Claire.
Clear as day, ma'am. Thanks, Rose.
You insisted. But remember what I said. First sign of you looking not okay, and we're off. No questions asked.
It's just a small bump. Don't worry.
Yeah.
You shouldn't downplay these kinds of things. It could be a serious injury for all we know.
You know that. You ain't a doctor. Suddenly, a small cough sounds against the walls of the foyer. Foyer. Did I say that right?
Foyer.
Huh. And interrupting our banter. The woman is looking expectantly at the two of us, her stare making me shriek back a little to own myself. She isn't really intimidating. ... Well, she is. Yeah, the way she's dressed, she would be intimidating, honestly. And the way she sounds, she comes off very confident. But not in a scary, negative way. Far from it, actually. Her demeanor simply commands an air of sophistication and respect. Respect, women. Respect. In a different world, a younger me would probably wish to be like her. At our lack of response, she coughs again, lifting the well-timid eyebrow at me in question. The eyebrow raise gets me every time. I'm used to my grandfather doing it to me.
That explains it.
Words get caught in my throat at the sight of it, and Rose, as usual, is swift to catch my blunders.
My sincerest apologies, Miss McCulloch. Marianne McCulloch.
Can you say that?
McCulloch. That's how she said it, McCulloch. It's a family name. Marianne McCulloch. She hands Rose a business card. The words "interior designer" catch my eyes before my partner flips it over. Oh, probably someone interested in the mansion for its 17th century influences. Then I won't hold it against her, though. Despite the hearsays and give me a minute. Remaining uninhabited for years, the mansion's original wait, what? Oh, because I was
Yeah, you're rubbing over the skip button.
original flitterings and furniture have been kept completely intact, and restored to pristine condition. I suppose some people find that trip to the past feeling appealing. After all, with what it offers, this place could also be a haven for people looking to live somewhere with a classic historical charm.
Miss McCullough.
Miss
I'm
McCullough.
Cooper, and this is my partner, Isabella Santos.
Miss McCullough.
Santos. So, am I Mexican?
To her soon enough.
Santos. I'm
At
Santa.
least she's
In the
Filipino.
meantime, we've
Yeah.
prepared some refreshments for you in the parlor while you're waiting. If you could please.
Thanks. There's no need for it though. I just stopped by for a quick survey of the place. I thought I should check the estate before I meet with the homeowners.
Rose, confused, is impossible to miss when she glances at me, and I return it with an equally perplexed look. Perplexed look. And against my better judgment, I blurt out the first question that comes to mind.
Sorry. Homeowners?
Uh-oh. I should have kept my mouth shut. A flash of irritation crosses her face, but it instantly disappears under a mask of professional detachment.
Yes. Hannah Wright? I was hired by her to handle the interior design for their newly bought home.
Okay, McCulloch. McCulloch. I'm sorry, I didn't know your name was McCulloch.
This is the Ermengarde mansion, right?
Ermengarde Mansion. Yes, if you ever heard the Ermengarde. Ermengarde. She pauses, possibly trying to find the right words to fix the awkward situation without offending someone. Suddenly, Rose nudges me with her elbow. Uh-oh. We'll check with our supervisors. I don't know. We'll check with our supervisors. I feel like, ooh, relationship statuses. Was that good?
Yay!
Yay! My relationship with myself is very low. As you can see, my self-esteem, it's just, you know.
Oh no, don't bring this up, man.
So low. Those few moments have given me enough time to clear my head of any nervousness or confusion clouding it.
It is, ma'am, but we weren't aware the mansion has already been sold.
Exactly.
What do you mean?
Yeah. I almost flinch when she turns her gaze to me, but I stand my ground. Besides, it isn't like I haven't dealt with awkward situations like this before. I may screw up at times, but that doesn't mean I haven't learned a thing or two in the 5 years I've worked in the
The
business.
mansion is indeed for sale, ma'am. Today's the open house, in fact. However, we haven't heard anything from the higher-ups that a deal has already been closed for this particular property. If you'd like, my co-agent and me can check with them right now.
She nods. Why do I keep pressing button? Okay, seemingly in a deep thought after I've finished. She appears to be a responsible person anyway. Reasonable person anyway. Given the proper explanation, she'd surely understand.
That's something looked odd when I arrived here. Excuse me, I think I need to make a call to my secretary.
Yep.
Thank you for your assistance, Miss Santos.
No problem, Miss McCulloch. Miss McCulloch.
Sounds like you're choking on something.
Well, you not ever choke on. Hey, I mean, you don't choke until you choke on Miss McCulloch. With a slight wave of her hand, she leaves us. That seems to be the end of it. Both Rose and I breathe and sigh of relief. Disaster averted. I also don't miss the thumbs up she gives me for doing a good job, and I can't help but swell with pride. Still, I've already prepared myself to dial the number of our Luxembourg's office, and check even if she didn't ask for it. Oh, jeez. I will be very frustrated if, for some reason, something has already been decided without my or Rose's knowledge.
That's a whole new level of unfair. We've been working hard on this.
Yeah, real hard.
Moments later, Miss McCulloch
Miss McCulloch.
returns.
Every time I see her name, every time we see
I can't
Irma
do it.
Gerd,
You could do that.
I'll
I
do
can't.
her voice every time.
I can't do it.
Every time we see her.
Looking a little frustrated, but with an apology clear in her face.
Oh, she's blushing a bit. It's kind of cute.
I feel a little sorry for her having to go through all this trouble.
I don't.
There seems to have been a little misunderstanding with my client. If you'll allow it, I'd like to stay and wait for them here.
Okay.
I was informed they'll be dropping by for the open house today. I figured it'd be a waste to just leave after that long drive. I might as well meet him here.
No problem, Miss McCulloch.
Certainly. You can stay in the parlor in the meantime, ma'am. I'm sure it won't be long before our guests arrive.
Yep.
And Isabella, I left a few documents in my car. You know where I keep those.
Do
Can you
I?
please get it for me?
Yep. Just make sure
course
you
you
show. Make sure you just show Miss McCulloch.
Rose takes a glance at her wristwatch before tossing me a set of keys.
Wait. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Rose takes a glance at her wristwatch before tossing her keys. I'm looking at both of her hands, and I'm not seeing a wristwatch.
It's the future.
0 out of 10. Flip the table. 0 out of 10.
Future, it's
No.
invisible.
No.
It's a skin
No.
watch.
C'est très. Is it possible?
And hurry. We've still got a few minutes to double check those papers.
They put so much detail in that. So why?
Okay, got it.
I'm sorry, bro. So sorry.
The two of them disappear behind the parlor's doors.
Oh, kinky.
Their departure brings with it a stillness to keep me company, neither welcoming nor comforting. Done yawning.
I can't help it. It's late. It's late at night, guys. We're sorry.
Alone like this, it's impossible not to think of what's really happened.
That Miss McCulloch is going to Rose.
I wish the memory isn't as elusive as it normally is. Then again, Rose already said she didn't receive any call from me.
Which is weird, because I can pull up the call on my phone and show you.
It was just paranoia. It's temporary at last after having heard all those tales about this place. Probably. I want to think of it as such. Better to think of it as such so I can work in peace. Especially the small part of my mind begs
Wait.
to differ. Except...
I'm sorry.
Shut up. And if I am going to be completely honest with myself, I want nothing more than to leave this place as soon as possible.
I agree. Those paintings. Fuck those paintings.
I don't know what's in this house, and I don't want to know.
Probably a creepy doll painting. I mean...
Definitely. Do you not see it there?
Yeah.
The keys Rose have just handed me dig into my palm. Its jagged edges create shallow ridges on my skin from how hard I'm clutching it.
Ooh. I mean, look, this place has frickin' penis
Gosh,
vases and...
You're so dirty-minded!
What? Excuse me?
Dirty-minded!
No, I'm not.
It's a reminder of what I still need to do and why I've taken this job in the first place.
For months.
Hugging my bazaar close to my body, I exit the house.
Blazer.
That's
Yeah, it's a jacket thing.
Yeah,
It's like what women wear. It's like formal.
I figured I read
It looks
that part
cute
wrong.
on her though. I'm not gonna lie.
I exit the house to get what Rose has asked of me. Just a few more hours, Isabella. Sell the house, get the money.
Get the money. Get paid. Holy shit! Theiceikendemon! What? Why? Why? What? What just happened? Just continue, please.
A flock of people have already gathered in the mansion's front yard by the time we officially open the doors.
So did they just like all fly in?
Yes, they're all birds.
Okay, that makes sense. Oh, Chief, look at this duck.
I'm not sure whether I should feel baffled or underdressed standing in their presence. Men and women of wealth and status all dressed to the nines in fancy suits and lovely dresses of varying colors composed the medium-sized crown. Their necks, arms, and fingers are adorned with silver and gold, glistening in the afternoon sun, some even ridiculously fancy feathered hats on their heads. I really hope there aren't any magpies living nearby.
Oh, jeez.
Like in stories. Those birds will have a field day.
They would. Magpies would definitely have a field day. I'm not going to lie about that.
They are murmuring among themselves, looking at the estate's façade, appraiser, We'll go with it. With some arguing about whose mansion has superior architecture. But most of it stops as Rose calls for their attention. They don't look too pleased at being ordered around, but what can they do about it?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Rose Cooper, and this is my partner, Isabella Santos. We'll be taking a tour
Sup?
in 2 groups. Please make
Those who want
Oh,
to look around the
I
first
skipped.
floor, please follow my partner. I'll be guiding the ones who wish to see the ground floor.
Yep. Because I'm not going upstairs again.
Hearing this, a few wonder to me. They are mostly old ladies who seem daunted at the idea of climbing all those stairs. Miss McAuliffe.
Miss
Oh my god.
Miss McAuliffe.
Also joins our group, but what really catches my eyes is the elegant dressed pair she approaches.
I don't like the way that guy's hair looks.
It's so nice to finally meet you. When Chief Inspector Lee mentioned that a famous interior designer is in town, I knew I had to get you.
Oh jeez, I don't like your voice. Your voice is too posh for me.
Your confidence in my skills is very flattering, ma'am.
Aww, she's blushing. It's adorable.
You won't disappoint, Marianne.
Shrek?
Oh, you know each other?
Not at all, ma'am.
You mentioned something about a Marianne on our way here, darling?
Is it Dave Tennant? Does Dave Tennant voice in this?
Oh, yes, I think I did.
No, I don't think he does.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Ah, they must be the clients she was talking about. I might have seen their faces somewhere before, some magazine or the television. I can't quite remember.
So I just want to state, I haven't been using my English accent, and I need to be doing that because they're all speaking English. I didn't know this was that type of game.
You play it?
Well, I need to. It feels more, in tune with. But then again, most of our guests have likely ended up on the news one way or another. I won't be surprised if these two already have. For people who are proper though, popular though, poppy. People who are poppy though.
I do that when I'm taking a drink.
What, that are poppy? You like the word poppy? But people who are poppy though, I did that because he's taking a drink again. They aren't dressed as lordly as the others, and in their simplicity,
Yeah, there you go.
simplicity of couple stands out. The woman is particular. The woman in particular is stunning enough to turn the head of most people in my group, especially the men with wandering eyes. Oh geez, yeah, that's always amazing. Good job, lad. The guy standing beside her doesn't seem to mind though, and if I'm going to be a bit bolder with my assumptions, let's say he's basking in the attention. Both of them, in fact. I think they are brother and sister if it wasn't for their public display of affection. Oh, they have rings. The matching rings on their fingers must cement the fact that they are indeed a couple. Whatever. It could just be a brother and sister abstinence ring where they just pick each other's ear. I have no idea. Couple or not. He just gave me the most awkward look.
Of course. Because what I heard, it sounded like you said that they were brother and sister and they just like banged each other.
Yeah, people do that. It's weird. Anyway, moving on. Couple or not, what's important is we get this deal closed before the current owners can even think of cancelling it. The listing. I just hope one of the people in my or Rose's group is brave and generous enough to buy this mansion. And so, with papers in hand, I lead the way. When they aren't whispering amongst themselves or going over one thing or another, they ask questions from how the restoration process went to the history of the place. I answer them all, more than happy to talk about the art pieces in the architecture mostly. That's a mostly. Look at this vase. It looks like a penis. Look at this other vase. It looks like a penis also.
The paintings they're wanting to know.
Oh, look at the doll painting.
Oh my god.
So creepy. Ermager. Welcome to Ermager. However, I'm careful not to mention anything about the urban legend. Not a good material for sales talk, even if the entire population of Luxembourg knows about it.
Some of the furnishings here are actually the 17th century originals.
Oh, no.
All of which have undergone a painstaking restoration process just to return its original beauty.
Even the glass thing. Colorful ones. Oh, I don't know, but you get the idea, I hope.
You okay there?
Yeah, we made sure to make the glass the glass penises look just to your liking.
Especially that one, ma'am. Said to be a gift commissioned by the fiancée of Lady Charlotte Ermengarde.
Ermengarde! Perfect time, thank you, Isabella. I love you.
The mansion's current owners have specifically requested that the restoration crew take great care in handling it.
Yep, those penises are.
It's a priceless work of art.
Once you see it, you can't unsee it. Yes, they both are. But by the time I've stopped talking, her attention is already elsewhere.
This place wonderful, darling. I told you it's not a total waste of your time.
I don't know. Isn't it a bit too small? We might have to break a wall down to have more room.
Well, I think it is just right. Don't you think so, Marianne?
It is splendid, ma'am.
Yeah, McCarth.
Isn't it a little too early to make plans when no deal has been signed yet?
Never mind that.
No, they can have it. I need the money.
Problem. We've got a wonderful legal team to handle everything.
Oh,
Start taking
jeez.
notes, though. I think I've got a few things I want changed before we move in.
Oh. The rest of their conversation gets lost in the chatter of the competition. I don't want to make any assumptions yet, but their sheer interest is enough to give me some semblance of hope. Oh, please, let these guys be the one. Eventually, our group reaches the kitchen. This is the kitchen, Attack on Titan edition.
Don't you just love the way the light shines right on the cellar door?
Oh, geez, that's oddly specific. That's very oddly. Much like the rest of the house, a great deal of effort has been put in retaining the room's classic apparel. The open hearth. hearth.
I think it's hearth.
The open hearth at the end of the room in particular, looks amazing. I like the ones I've only seen in fairy tale books. And mad props to the cleaning crew. Seriously, after overhearing hundreds of their complaints about the soot and tar staining the bricks, and how much of a pain in the arse cleaning this will be, they still managed to pull this off, or make it look presentable at least.
The highlight of the room, however, is what's underneath this hatch here.
Oh no!
Oh, don't say anything yet. An underground wine cellar.
Yeah, you wish. This is the first time the guy in grey speaks up, Mr. Luke Wright. My memory supplies from the forms they signed earlier. His sudden attentiveness catches me off guard. Since the start of the tour, only his wife has shown any form of genuine interest in the place. But this time, something lights up in his eyes at the mention of the undercroft. What's so interesting about a basement? I really don't understand rich people sometimes.
Right now, he just gives me the impression of a child who has seen what he absolutely wants for Christmas.
It's a toy train! I want a toy train for Christmas!
I'm not Santa Claus!
You're not Santa?
No!
Oh.
I've always found it cute whenever I see children act the way that. Nah, I don't. My younger siblings, especially.
I want a toy train.
I will grab a bat and pot you across the something on a grown man. It's almost funny.
What's going on, ladies?
Yes, sir. It could house around 7,000 to 11,000 bottles of wine.
Oh, boys. Oh.
The bricks that were used to build the cellar have been carefully picked for the purpose of maintaining and preserving a constant temperature and humidity in the room. It's a good place to keep your private collection in if you have one, sir.
It keeps the corks in good condition.
Oh, love. Didn't you say before that you wanted to make your own personal vineyard? Perhaps you could start one here.
You know we're going to need space for that, darling.
And this isn't big enough?
Yeah, for real.
It's the space you're worried about, sir. The Ermengarde mansion sits
Ermengarde!
There's plenty of room for it. We were told that the original owners had a horse stable built here before, too.
There's a expression on Mr. Wright's face, but he doesn't say anything further.
Wait, why is it that if it's a word I mess up on, you correct me, but if it's a word you mess up, I correct you?
Because we're smart.
That's what it is.
His wife, however, seems really pleased that he has started to show interest, if only a little. I smile to myself. I may not completely understand how these people's minds work, but I sure as hell know how to spot a buyer with sincere interest. Score. I can't wait to tell Rose.
My girl.
The rest of the tour goes by without a hitch. After more than half an hour, we are able to cover almost every room in the ground floor and are heading to the parlor. Funny, first time BRC had us survey the property, I kept complaining to Rose how big it is. Now I can't even bring myself to care, no matter how much my feet hurt. Maybe this is just my excitement over a possible sale.
'Cause I need some muns. Oh shit. Oh, hell no. Hell no.
When we reach the parlor, however, an odd feeling washes over me.
Of course.
It starts off as small goosebumps on my skin, a feeling of being watched intently.
Okay, I just want to state he doesn't have the headphones on. I have the headphones on, so I'm
the
hearing.
whispering.
I hear all this.
I can hear the
Ooh.
whispering. See, whisperings in my ear and shadows dancing, lurking in the corner of my vision. What do you think they're saying?
Whispering, whispering, whispering. Listen to me. Hey, how are you? Listen to me. Listen to me.
Is that what they're really
whispering.
saying?
Listen to me. Listen to me. Hey, listen to me. That's what it sounds like.
Dark silhouettes that are gone when I turn to look. A chill settles down my spine, making me feel sick, and I start to break out in a cold sweat. I can't do this. I need to sit down for a moment. The old ladies in the group have been requesting for a break anyway. If I can just...
Excuse me, everyone? We will be taking a 15-minute rest here before we visit the first floor. In the meantime, please help yourselves to the refreshments and snacks we've prepared. If anyone has any questions, feel free to approach me. I'd be happy to help you.
I'll let them sit while I retreat to a quiet corner to recover.
Fair enough.
It's not what you think. Don't think about it.
I'm thinking about it.
It's not what you think.
It's kicking in.
I probably just caught Becca's code.
It's
Don't
kicking
think about
in.
I'm left alone for a good while, same words spilling out of my lips in a slight pair, until a hand taps my shoulder.
Hello, you there?
Oh, hello.
Yes, ma'am?
Oh, look at you! Having to show a group around a mansion this big must be exhausting.
A little
No
bit.
problem, ma'am. I'm just doing my job.
What a hard worker! Anyway, Isabel, right?
Yes.
Isabella, actually. But
Yes.
yes, what can I help you with, ma'am, right?
Please, just Hana. Call me Hana.
Okay, Hannah, you asked for
I
it.
just wanted to ask.
Ma'am Hannah. It just changed. Ma'am Hannah.
My brain completely stops because I'm on Hana.
Hara. Hara. Hara.
This sick feeling plagues me is suddenly gone, replaced by utter bewilderment. Is this a joke?
Been pranked, bro.
She looks at me expectantly as I struggle to come up with an answer.
Wait, ma'am, you see, but we haven't even negotiated a price yet, ma'am. We haven't even finished touring the rest of the mansion. A sale would be great and all, but...
She stops me from speaking any further and puts a hand on my shoulder. For a moment, with her tight smile, she looks as if has tasted a particularly sour lemon.
Oh, please, sweetie, don't insult me. Money is not
Oh.
a problem.
Sorry about that.
And just between you and me, this place is better off with us than with some old lady who'll probably just split up with cats.
Well, damn.
I personally don't think there's anything wrong with having cats here, ma'am Hana. I'm sure there's more than enough space here if you want pets.
So, who she reminds me of, Miss Hana here? She reminds me of somebody from Aphmau series. Lucinda. She looks like how I would imagine Lucinda as an anime character. Alright, I just had to point it out. Anyone who knows what I'm talking about knows I'm not crazy.
He's crazy, guys. Don't let him fool you.
Like,
He's been hearing voices.
uh,
Perhaps I'm still not feeling well, but really, what's wrong with cats? More importantly, why is she talking about moving in already?
Well, I'm more of a dog person.
fair enough.
But you see, this is going to be a gift to my darling. It's going to be our anniversary soon.
Oh,
And it would be so wonderful if you can secure its purchase for us.
okay.
I can even offer something extra if you help us out with the paperwork.
We actually have a process for this, ma'am. I don't really think that would be necessary or appropriate.
And just what are you two lovely ladies talking about here? Leaving me and our lovely interior designer to talk here by ourselves. What would the people think, darling?
Oh, it's just small talk, love. I was asking if she could help me with the paperwork.
I try not to wrench her when her nails dig into my shoulder. Oh, jeez. I can't help but send an imploring look to Miss who only gives me an apologetic smile and a shrug. Yeah, she's just digging into your shoulder. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I can give you a fact sheet and a form to fill out.
She wastes no time in taking the papers from my hand and shuffling through the bunch. Oh man, Rose is going to be so angry at me for letting her do that.
Wonderful.
Wonderful, yes.
Marianne, I'd really love to talk to you about those changes. You took some notes earlier, yes?
I did, Mom. But I really hope that this time...
Excellent. Hopefully you can
Aww.
help us out too, Isabel.
Aw, I feel kind of bad for Miss now.
Isabella.
What?
Cause something's fishy.
It's a lovely name, Isabel.
It's Isabella. Get it right.
It's Isabella.
My girl!
You're on point.
Yes, that's great. We'll be more than happy to put in a good word to your superiors too, and what's this?
It's the letter! It's the letter! Oh! A look of confusion and disgust appears on her face. Turning to her husband, he merely shrugs in reply.
An interesting work of art. Not to my taste, though. I'm sorry.
Darling, Buttercup, art is a complete overstatement for this garbage. It looks like a cheap prop from a D-list horror film.
Oh, jeez.
Such love. Let the girl do
Her
what
poor
she wants.
confused face.
What do they call this? Oh, forget about it. At the very least, it's not as dreadful as the one art exhibit I was forced to attend last month. You should have seen it, Marianne. Even you would have been appalled. But I'm sure you'll know what to do with our walls once we get started.
I highly doubt it is as bad as you say, Mom. Nevertheless, you can be assured that my team will only pick whatever suits your tastes.
Yep.
Nothing of this chain letter sort, of course. It has to always work with a palette.
I'm quite sure chain letters these days don't come in this form.
It's my turn to be puzzled. What do they mean? Rose and I double-checked everything. Are the papers I handed not enough? I want to ask what I did wrong. I don't want to mess this up. But with the way Madam Hannah leading the conversation, I'm afraid that's exactly what will happen if I do interrupt her.
Here. See, darling, isn't she an absolute delight to work with? I can't wait to see how this place will look when she's done with it.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, you don't have to tell me that, Buttercup.
It's weird. A smile is back on her face when she turns to me and hands me the strange piece of paper.
I would still put it away if I were you, though. Otherwise, people might get the wrong impression. Anyway, as I was saying...
I don't hear the rest of what she says after that. I can only stare down at the paper, at the letter in my hands. The sides crinkle in my grip, and my breathing grows low. Dread quickly fills my mind. It's about it.
Isabella, are you alright? You're looking pale.
I didn't even notice when Rose's group joined us in the parlor. I want nothing more than to say that no, I'm not alright. I want to leave this place because I remember everything as clear as day. The the letter and those blood-soaked limbs in the attic. It's real.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Careless. I've been so careless. How do I even tell them that without looking like I've gone mad?
Three people have already seen it.
Should I even tell them?
3 people's already seen it.
Is that bad? Is that good? I gotta have like 5 people see it, right? I'm showing her the letter. This is probably a bad move, guys. Look at this. Look at this. I blurted out before I could. No, don't blurt it out. Just give her the letter. You don't have to blurt it out. Before I could think twice about what I'm going to say.
We need to get out of here. This place is cursed.
Oh, shit. Rose casts a nervous glance. Oh, no. Did I mess up our relationship?
She's not even on it.
She's not on it. But it was with her, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, so it went down with her, didn't it? Huh. Because it went up earlier with her.
I mean, you're still.
I'm
right
still
on the
okay
line.
with her. Most are still engaged in conversation with their peers, but those curious enough to turn their heads in our group's direction have been given her trademark saleswoman smile. A tight expression is on her face when she pulls me aside.
We've already had a conversation about this weeks ago. Those are just stories.
And I'm telling you that it's not. I saw something in there. It's not human at all. I thought it was just nothing, but isn't this letter proof enough?
She gently reaches out to pluck the paper off my hand. Without even taking a glance at it, she folds it back neatly. You gotta look at the... Citre! Look at the letter! Look at the letter! Citre!
Give me a few minutes to wrap things up here, and I'll drive you to the nearest hospital.
Oh, I'm perfectly fine.
No! You don't understand! There isn't a condition, Rose. No concussion at all. I'm fine. But this place isn't, and you're being stubborn about it.
Whoa, before Rose could open her mouth for a retort, a hand lands on both of our shoulders, pulling the two of us a distance closer.
Well, ladies, what seems to be the problem here?
Nothing, sir. I just had to clarify a few things with my colleague.
Well, it certainly seems intense. A smile fits the two of you better, in my opinion.
Oh, jeez.
Especially darling little Lily here.
Oh, hell no! It's Isabella! Get it right!
Getting all triggered up in here.
I am. He gives my shoulder a gentle squeeze while an inextricable smile spreads across his face.
Isabella, sir.
Isabella is my spirit animal?
That's an oddly specific.
I'm just being honest here.
Still stands. And with two beautiful ladies here.
Oh my.
I'm sure.
The thing just kind of glitched. We're sorry for the glitch in the Matrix.
And I'm sure little Lily here would certainly appreciate it if you remove your pretty hand
Ooh,
from
somebody's
her,
getting mad.
darling.
I'm getting triggered at the fact that they're not calling her name.
The pressure on my shoulder lifts as soon as those words leave his wife's lips, while I scowl on her face is like a splat of cold water on me. It is also impossible to miss the displeased frown on Miss' face. The realization that we might lose this cell because of my outburst instantly dawns on me. Rose would be beyond pissed.
I think I need to step out for a while. I'll be back.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Bowing my head, I mutter a quick apology and gather my stuff to make a quick exit. I'm apologizing. I was just noticing that everybody looks concerned, but
Miss Mc...
he's like so pissed.
Yeah, she's owned to me.
Like, they're all, like, there's two of them concerned, and then they're just, like, pissed. It doesn't matter if this place is haunted or not. I've caused trouble, and Rose can be quite unforgivable of behavior like this. I'm almost at the door when she catches up to me.
Isabella, wait!
The apprehension must have been quite obvious on my face because her expression instantly lifts to something gentler, eyes softer, a fond smile spreading on her lips.
Hey, I'm not angry.
I know. I'm sorry I ruined this for you.
Come on, you didn't ruin anything. It's not like we haven't ran into any problems before. If we don't get
Yeah,
it today, we can
that dead
always
body.
try a different day.
Well, you gotta forget about that in the couch.
Ever since that dead body on the couch, you know, we've just, you know, rich troopers.
She hesitates, completely trailing off before shifting her gaze down to her hands, a small gesture to stall. Her fingers are fiddling with a piece of folded paper. It's that stupid letter again.
Oh, jeez.
My hands stiffen. She gives it back, but I take it, nevertheless, more as an automatic response than any desire to have it back.
Jeez.
I'll throw it away if I can. But I have this nagging feeling that, one way or another, I'll find its way back to me regardless of what I do about it.
Rose, this is... You have to let them know about...
I know you want us to get this sale so badly, and we've made a lot of plans on how to go about this. I mean, who wouldn't? This is the first time I've been assigned to a property like this. I've sold plenty of houses before, but nothing like what we have here. It's a beautiful house. I'd love to get one of my own if I ever win the lottery. But I think... Look, here's the thing, Isabella. If we are going to do this, work on something, I don't know, this big, I need you in top shape. And the way you are now...
Hey, at least you're saying my name right.
Yeah. My mind stops.
What? Wait. No, I can still work. I just need to get myself together.
That's what you said earlier. I let it go because I thought, hey, it's your own body and you should know more than anyone how you feel. But after this, I really think you should take a break.
You're kicking me out?
No, I'm not. Look, all I'm asking is for you to take a seat somewhere I can see you, and let me handle this for now. You're clearly not yourself, and I honestly could use some time not worrying when you'll fall over or not. The day's not even over, and I'm already feeling the stress. Please, humor me just this once.
She clasps her hands together in front of her, eyes pleading for understanding. And I do understand. To some extent. That doesn't mean I'll feel any less awful.
Yup. Feeling pretty bad right now. Need that money.
Whether at myself, at the unlucky turn the situation has taken, or for her, I don't really know.
Yup.
I promise I'll give you a full report of what happens after. I'll even let you take the lead tomorrow.
Fine. Okay. I'll step aside for now.
You're upset.
A little, yeah, obviously.
Yeah, because I needs the muns.
Some consolation, I won't tell
Oh.
Bruce about today. You know how he is.
Please don't. I don't want a repeat of the lecture I got during my first assignment. He called me a noob.
I want to meet their boss. He seems like a foul swallow.
She's a noob.
I just made a Pokemon pun unintentionally. And I'm sorry.
At the memory, we both burst into helpless giggles, earning a strange look from the guest milling about the door. Talking and laughing like this, it's easy to forget any mishaps that happen.
Letter.
Little things you learn to appreciate, I guess, like the letter.
So,
Maybe.
I'm still not okay with it, but
Yeah.
Rose has a point. It's better for me to step out of this one for now.
I won't be able to help you anyways if I keep getting distracted like this. Maybe I'll just take a walk outside or something while I wait for you to wrap things up.
Please, just stay put. I insist.
I'm not an invalid, Rose.
Yeah.
You clearly have not seen how you look.
I'm not an envelope.
It's not that bad.
Color hasn't even returned to your cheeks yet. Just stay here, alright? Don't even think of going anywhere.
No.
Let me finish what I'm doing here, and then I'll take you back to Luxembourg myself to have that minor bump.
It's just a minor bump.
And this way
Just a
for you to
flesh
call
wound.
someone who'll fetch you, okay?
She's gone before I can voice one word of complaint. Left with nothing else to do, I find myself drifting back to the foyer. A few visitors linger in the area, some merely enjoying the afternoon sunlight, streaming through the stained glass windows. Excuse me. Others can be seen admiring the priceless antiques decorating her Don't You Dare.
The penis bosses! I've missed you! Edgy guy up there on the right. I've missed you as well, edgy blonde guy.
One group of elders gathered some ways across from me is occupied in a friendly banter about which one would cost more to bite. A little argument here, and occasional laughter and teasing there. I smile to myself. The conversation reminds me of what I've been missing these past few months. Rose is probably right. I do need a break. Maybe this afternoon's hangout will help.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I should call Ash.
Yeah, I love asshole. This is the best thing out of this whole game so far.
It's a few hours early from what I've told him, but he did ask for a call once I'm done.
Besides, I don't have a ride back. He offered, so I might as well take it. Or bribe him into giving me one. Not that he'll ever accept the latter. Wait, is that really what it says? Latter?
Yeah.
Personal conversations and all. Honestly, if there's something I find admirable in him, despite the tendency to annoy the hell out of me, is that, well, whatever way works, a free ride is still a free ride, and that's also what happens in every man's mind. Sorry, Isabella, I'm thinking for you, girl. There's Rose's offer too, but despite what she says, I know she'll be busy for the rest of the afternoon, especially without me assisting. Bothering her for a favor as small as this is the last thing I want to do right now. A couple of minutes and a few prayers asking for a decent signal later, the call finally connects, and
So that's so good.
okay, what? A sharp ringing fills the entire hall, disrupting the pleasant quiet that has settled. Soon enough, heads begin to turn and search for the source of mine. Oh, jeez, that's hurt my ears. My ears dart around the small crowd.
Eyes, not ears.
Oh, my eyes dart around the small crowd before zeroing in on a lone figure crouching behind the small group of old people. the same group of old people checking out the decors moments ago. He is facing away from me, fumbling and with something in his hands. But I don't need to see his face to know whose back it is. Oh, I'd recognize that dumb Parka anywhere. Parka. Without bothering to end the call, I marched towards him. After what happened today, I'm really not in the mood to deal with this. Of all the times too. Ashton Frey. That's an actually decent name. I'll give him that. He's surprised. He's like, oh shit, my waifu just found out everything. What happens next is something I'll surely regret later for having not recorded. He jumps, lets out a undignified
There you go.
yelp, followed by his phone slipping out of his grip. It bounces from one hand to the other, and his poor attempt to catch it before ultimately falling flat on the floor with the rounding clunk. I kind of feel sorry for the phone and the floor, but it's not every day that you can catch someone like Ash off guard and get a reaction. Damn, his stupid detective senses. I'll take every ounce of victory I can get, no matter how small. Ha! An awkward phase passes between us. A blink. A blink? Okay. He makes a face. And then, in a too quick motion, he ducks and retrieves his abused gadget while a grin threatens to break out from his lips.
My lips.
Oh jeez, from my lips. Excuse me. He doesn't meet my eyes when he straightens, but a flush has crept out his neck and cheeks. Okay. In another universe where we haven't known each other for 5 years and suffering through his teasing isn't a day-to-day occurrence, chances are I'd find that adorable. And it was kind of adorable, probably. Endearing, even. Unfortunately, this isn't that kind of world. The way things are, I'm already content to see him out of his obnoxiously calm and collected disposition.
Hello to you too, scaredy cat. I could stand to be greeted like a normal person, you know.
What? And miss that look on your face?
It was a pretty good look.
Oh man, I should have taken a picture.
I am so honored you find this funny. Is that how you treat your guests? I think I need to talk to your supervisor.
Talk to yourself. You aren't even a guest here. What are you doing here in the first place?
For a moment, he looks like a cat that swallowed a canary. Oh. Suddenly, he checking every nook and cranny in his phone for any damage or scratches seems to be the more interesting activity for explaining himself.
I could be looking to buy a house.
A mansion?
Yeah, why not? Did you see the view outside? It doesn't look haunted to me at all.
He's messing with me.
I am not in the mood. What are you doing here?
Spying on me, duh. He changes a glimpse at some point behind me. The parlor. Curious, I follow his gaze, but before I can figure out what has caught his attention, He places his hand on my shoulder and turns me back to
I just
face
finished
him.
working on something, so I dropped by.
I still don't see how his work has anything to do with why he's here. At my confused look, he drops the hand resting on my arm like he has touched something particularly hot and casually rubs the back of his neck.
I said I'll see if I can pick you up. Turns
Aww. Oh, he's blushing. He's blushing.
Oh, he likes her.
He likes us.
Figured you'd still be busy, and so I roamed around for a while.
Oh, you should have mentioned that sooner. I was about to throw you out.
Yep.
Throw me? Hey, I was given a pamphlet.
You have no clue how strong we are. We can throw you. Should have seen what we did to that ghost.
For clients, Ash. I didn't see your name.
The fuck up.
Oh, jeez.
And you can't just roam around because it says open house.
Yeah.
Normal people actually follow an etiquette here.
Yeah.
Right, okay. I think I'll just go ahead and...
No, wait. I wasn't really going to throw you out. Rose said... Never mind.
Yeah, we ain't gonna throw you out. You're a friend. You're an asshole, but...
What? Now?
Yeah.
Something must have shown in my face because he pauses and gives me a long, hard stare. Sometimes I forget how easy reading people is for Ash, given how he often looks as if everything around him is a chore. I avoid his eyes, hoping he'll drop the subject and won't ask any more questions. The last thing I want to tell him what happened, especially the part about the letter. In fact, he's the last person on Earth I'll ever think about telling it to, if I can help it. Sure, he's a dependable guy. God knows how many times he has helped me, even without me asking for it. But stuff like ghosts and the supernatural, he'll never believe those, even if he hears it from a friend, especially maybe if it's Becca.
Nah, he might.
On a good day, the most harmless thing he'll do is give you an explanation why those things have no chance of ever being real. At worst, he's insufferable. He'll poke fun at you at every single chance he'll get. Asshole. What did I ever do to him?
Oh, sorry.
He never does that to Becca or Zach. I can already imagine how things would go down the moment I spill a word of what I saw. Nope, over my dead body. Before it catches his attention, I shove the letter deep in my back.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Let's just go.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like a nothing to me.
Oh,
Still have
did you
sex
care
with
for
you
me?
tonight, remember?
It's still early.
Interesting.
And didn't you say your shift will end around 5 or 6? What about... Hey, Isabella, wait up.
Already out the door.
Yeah, I'm already out the door, man.
A rush of air greets me as soon as the main door opens.
Okay,
Not the usual autumn draft, but it's still a welcome change from the stifling atmosphere out inside the mansion. Ash's footsteps are quickly behind me, the soles of his shoes thumping hard against the polished concrete in an awkward cadence as he rushes up.
okay.
I think that's a
Yeah,
good
so that's a
point.
good... I think that's good to end right there because this video is super duper long.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, we really hope you enjoy this. We really hope you do. I'm gonna go ahead and save it. I'm gonna save it right there. Does that work? Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and save a second one just in case. We hope you guys enjoyed it. Please hit that like and subscribe button if you want to. Check out Captain Crazy's channel at the end of the video, which is right here.
Let us know who's the better reader.
Yeah, or tell me in the comments if those vases or vases looked like dicks. They looked like dicks. I'm sorry, they look like dicks. Anyway, that's it for this time. I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.
Bye bye.
C'est très.